Morning. How the hell are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon now, but what the hell? It's morning for me. I get up late. Um, yeah, I went out to the mailbox. I had to mail something and pick up the mail. And guess what I found out there? I found packages, a lot of packages. I got packages. I got packages to open. So I also got my colonoscopy prep big bottle of stuff that needs to be reconstituted, and you drink that a couple of days before your or a day before your colonoscopy prep, clean you right out. And I got some pills to go with it. The fun of growing old. See, the last time I had a colonoscopy was 5 years ago, and they said I was clean. I'd come back in 5 years. Usually it was 10, but they said now that you're getting older, they recommend 5 years. So the VA called me and said, 5 years, buddy, time to go. I said, well, I don't usually go over to the VA to have this done. I have it done in my local hospital here because I don't really need to travel 45 minutes when I can travel 10 minutes. So anyway, they let me do that because they have this thing called Care in the Community. And so you set it up with them and they allow you to go to a civilian doctor that's close to you instead of having to travel um, that far to a VA facility. Otherwise, I would have to go to Des Moines um, to the hospital, VA hospital there, and that would be a trip over to Mesa City, which would be 45 minutes for me one way. Hop on a shuttle bus, 3 hours down Des Moines, 2.5 hours down Des Moines, get the procedure done, hop back on the bus, another 2.5, 3 hours back to Mesa City, then get in my pickup, drive another 45 minutes, go home. So rather than do that, they let me travel 10 minutes into town, get the procedure done, and 10 minutes back. That is a good program with the VA. As much as I can bitch about the VA and some of the clinics and hospitals in other states, my clinic in Mason City seems to be, other than the fact that I don't have a doctor there, I've gone through 1, 2, 3 doctors now, and I'm now seeing a PA or a certified nurse assistant or somebody via a Zoom call on a computer. And that's what I had to do with my last doctor, too. I only had her for like a year, and then she was gone, and that was all a Zoom call. The last time I actually saw a physical doctor was when my doctor retired a couple years ago. It's the last physical doctor actually face to face that I saw from the VA. So that's a strike on them there. But as far as getting appointments set up and taking care of me, that clinic is really good. And as far as I can tell you about the hospital in Des Moines, I wouldn't go there for surgeries. I had my ankle fused there. 12 years later, I had to have it redone by a competent civilian surgeon. And I had that done last year. That's why I was laid up for a freaking year. Um, First, it was a knee scooter. Then it was crutches, no weight bearing, crutches 50%, crutches with weight bearing, all the while wearing a boot the whole time. And then finally and it took a year, but I'm walking. And yeah, I have a lot of neuropathy in my foot because I got a lot of nerves getting in there and putting a plate in there and shoving a rod through the bottom of my foot and the tibia, but it's manageable. So yeah, I take gabapentin. I know gabapentin bad for you. Blah blah blah. Yeah, if you have neuropathy caused by, yeah, diabetes, but I don't. It's neuropathy caused by just cutting of the nerves, getting that plate into my ankle and stuff. So the gabapentin's okay for me, and it really helps with the neuropathy. So we have to adjust the camera stand a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be falling on the floor. All right, we're going to open up those packages. But I wanted to say something about gold. I mean, gold continues its pressure upward. Whether it moves 40 bucks this way, that way, 25 bucks this way, that way, doesn't matter. The march is continually up, even though there's little setbacks in between. If you look at a line, you'll see it goes straight up, down, up, down, up. But the general inclination is up. Now, so I call that a continual upward pressure on gold. Now, where is the continual upward pressure for silver or other precious metals? Because I not only invest in silver and gold. Gold is the mainstay of my portfolio, but I have 1,000 ounces of silver or better. I have 20 ounces of platinum. I have a couple grams of palladium. I have an ounce of indium. I don't have any osmium yet, but hopefully. And I want to know where the upward pressure on those metals is. Why are those metals not following gold? Well, because mostly they're considered an industrial metal, not a tier one asset, which is what gold has been revalued to. The BIS came out and revalued gold. They didn't revalue it, but they recategorized gold from tier three asset to a tier one asset, meaning banks can hold it now. As well as United States securities. And gold is just as safe as securities. Yeah, just as safe, more safe, but just as safe. That's what the BIS says. Now, you want to know who runs the world? Bankers run the world. The BIS is at the top of the heap. And then you got the World Bank under them. This is where countries go to borrow money. This is not for people. This is where countries in the world borrow money from and owe debt to and whatever. And money or currency, capital in this world is all debt, right? It's all controlled and maintained by debt. Keynesian economics, they call it. Well, I subscribe to the Austrian School of Economics, which says that gold and silver are real money, always have been, and always will be, and that debt is the currency of slaves. Austrian economics is there to enslave the world population, you and me, keep you in debt, and I mean, you want a good example of that? Go to the bank and borrow $1,000. All right, you take that $1,000 to pay off your car loan. Okay, that is debt. You spent that money. You've given that money to a car dealership. That car dealership turns around and buys more inventory or pays employees, which is debt on their part, and the bank that you borrowed the money from has that on its balance sheet as an asset because you owe them money. So that's an asset to them. It's a debt to you, but it's an asset to them. So if that's an asset to them, they'll take that $1,000 and they'll reloan it to somebody else and create another asset for themselves, but more debt for somebody else. So that car dealer turns around and he spends that money on inventory or overhead, and that becomes a debt to him because he has to borrow money to go along with that $1,000 to buy more inventory. Then the bank that he borrowed the money from, because that's an asset to them, turns around and loans it to somebody else, which is a debt to them, asset to the bank. That person spends money, it's a debt to somebody else, not an asset. So the whole world is run by debt. So get out of debt. Get out of debt. I am trying to. I was out of debt completely at one time. I owed on my mortgage yet. That was it. I paid my mortgage off, but now my credit card bills are a little bit high. So I'm paying them down. Um, at the same time, I'm trying to stack gold and silver, not in my IRA, but separate from my IRA. All right. So credit card debt got a little high. Paying that off, not a big deal. And then I buy gold and silver as I can every month. And that amounts to about, I could get by with maybe two 10th-ounce pieces of gold, 1/10 ounce piece of gold, and some silver every month. I do that. I try to do that anyway, and play a few races. I can do that. Spend $100 there, and that's about it. But I don't race as much as I used to when I was laid up. I did a lot of racing then, and that didn't help my bank balance at all. And I bought more then, so everything's got to get brought in, reined in a little bit. Don't spend as much, don't race as much, don't do as much of that stuff. Pay down those cards, get it paid off. I should have it paid off by July, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I got figured. Anyway, get that paid off and be free and clear of debt again by the time I'm 69. Definitely by the time I'm 70, because at 70 and a half, when they say I have to start taking required minimum distributions or recommended minimum distributions from my IRA, I will do that, and only as much as I'm supposed to or I have to take out. I won't take out any more than I have to, but I will take it in precious metals. I will not take it in cash. No, you don't have to spend, you don't have to sell your precious metals. If you have precious metals in a physically held precious metals IRA, you don't have to sell that for cash and then take the cash as a distribution from your IRA. You don't have to do that. You can take the actual metals at the current price for that metal and you take physical possession. That's the same thing as taking cash. Just so you guys know that. And that's what I will be doing. That's what I will be doing. I've had this plan since 2010. People say, well, Gary, you've done pretty good for yourself. You've done this, you've done that, you're buying this, you're buying that. Yes, but I've had this plan for 14 years now, 15 years. Before a couple years before I retired from work, I started planning and researching what I could do with that money that was held in my, and I was a government employee, so I had a 401k that was called the Thrift Savings Plan, or TSP. And you had control over where your money was invested in which fund, but you only had 3 or 4 funds to invest in. That was it. And when I was a ways away from retirement, I would have it in, they called it the C fund. It was a stock fund, stock index fund. And as I got closer and closer to retirement, I put more and more into the bond fund, which was bonds, government bonds, which you can't lose any money on. Inflation eats it away, but you can't lose any money like you can in the stock market fund. So, yeah, there was like 3 funds you could put your money in, and 2 of them you could lose money in, one of them you couldn't. But the return wasn't as high. So it just depends on your timeline from retirement, how much risk you want to take. And like I say, I've been planning this for a while. So I actually saw a really informative podcast stream that Yankee did last night. And it had 2 guys from SD Bullion on explaining their IRA. Now, you guys, if you have an IRA at work and you're interested in precious metals, you don't want to be in stocks, you don't want to be in bonds, you want to be in physical precious metals, physical, something that you own. You own that metal. You can put it in your hands if you want. Look at SD Bullion's IRA rollover for precious metals. Roll your paper debt IRA, buy precious metals from SD Bullion, put it into their IRA program, and have it stored with them. Simple, fast, quick. I called them this morning from the precious metals IRA that I had to see if there was any benefit to me. There was no benefit to me to roll it over from one physically held precious metals account to another. So, but I got information from them, and they were real happy to give it to me. All you have to do is call them, hit number 4, boom, talk to a lady. I talked to a lady, and they will send you information right in your email. That's all. Let me get this window closed here, the shade closed, so you can see me a little better. All right, that should help just a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't really help. I don't know if I can close that window. I might be able to. Hold up a minute. These curtains don't slide. These curtains do not slide. I have to take it over here and make a little loop-de-doo and a little loop-de-doo and tie this up. Uh-oh, there we go. All right, we'll just tie that up like that for right now. Maybe that helps a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we got. And then what I will do is I'll turn. I don't even have to do that. We got enough light. All right. All right, guys. If I ever get up to race again on $1 Million Mags or Brad V's or whatever stream, I am going to put up on the table all of my Morgan dollars, all of them. That's all that I have. All of my peace dollars. I'm going to put them all up. You take them as a choice. I'm tired of looking at them. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Hey, Pete, I got your package. Right here. I got it. So we'll be opening that up. Steve's got a stream for 2. I don't know who's coming on. 2 p.m. Eastern on the 22nd. Okay. Must have messed up. It says 2 p.m. Okay. All right, very good. Anyway, back to SD Bullion. It seems like a good program that they have, so I would definitely check them out. Definitely. I went through a different process. I had to form an LLC, which I did, to hold my precious metals because I took physical possession of them. I had them here on the table, and I tested them all after I bought them. I bought some from APMEX, and I bought some from a company in California that has since gone out of business. I bought gold from them, and I wanted it tested, so I bought a Sigma, and I had it all here, and I tested it all, and I had it all in a safety deposit box because I wanted physical control of it. All right. The IRS changed rules and stuff. I had it in a safe, and it was okay. IRS changed rules. I had to have it in a safety deposit box at the bank, and I had to prove it to them. Okay. So I did that. That safety deposit box was registered to the IRA or to the LLC. All right. To the LLC. Yeah. And then I found out that the FBI can seize assets in a safety deposit box. They don't need a warrant. They don't need anything. They can just go into a bank, say open it up, and if they don't want, and if the bank won't open it up, they will force it open and take what's in there because they think commission of a crime, money laundering, blah blah blah, and you're going to have a hell of a time getting your possessions back. Well, I didn't want that little problem, so I actually sent it to. I took it out of. Oh, I put it in the depository. That's what I did. And the depository was in Delaware. Well, Delaware is Joe Biden's state. And when Joe Biden became president, I didn't want my shit in Delaware. So I moved it. I moved it to MMX Depository, Money Metals Exchange Depository. And I don't have an IRA with them. I have a separate IRA with Kingdom Trust. Now it's Digital Trust because they got bought out. But my LLC, which holds my IRA, has a custodian. That custodian is Digital Trust right now. All right. So if you have an IRA with SD Bullion, they also have a custodian that maintains your trust, takes care of paperwork and all that shit. All right. So I moved all of that metal from the Delaware depository to the MMX depository. Okay. My custodian, the trust said, yeah, you can do that. That's okay. That depository is okay because they have to okay depositories, and I can hold it there. So that's where it's at right now, and it doesn't make sense for me to move it from there and do away with that LLC and do away with that trust to go to SD Bullion and do the same thing with them. And then I would incur all the costs of moving the metal and shipping it and all that. So I'm not going to do that. But for somebody else who has an IRA at work and you're looking to move it, you get into precious metals instead of debt instruments, SD Bullion has a really good program, dude. Really good program. I would look into it anyway. All right. How high is gold going to go? Where's silver going to be at? I'm looking at 35s, the 35s. By the end of this year, maybe by the middle of this year, gold's going to be over 35 and above. That'll be the floor, the new floor for gold, 35. And silver will be $35 also. I'm thinking 35s. Depending on what happens politically, could go higher. Don't think it's going to go lower. Could go higher, could go much higher. I've been saying that for 20 years now with silver. I watched the Hunt brothers buy silver, try to corner the market. I was buying silver before that. I got taken on a silver ETF. I lost $2,000 on that one. Company went out of business. Yep. Lost a couple grand on that one. And so I learned my lesson. It's cost me money to learn these lessons over the years, but I've learned them. So, yeah, I got taken. I bought 2 tubes of Silver Eagles too. I thought it was a real good deal. It was below spot. I bought them. Guess what? They were fake. So whatever 2 tubes of Eagles cost back when it was $1,800 or $22, that's what I got taken there. So I've learned my lessons over the years. It's cost me money, but I've learned lessons. And I'll bet a lot of you guys are the same way. I'm going to read chat. Oh, don't have anything going on. So let's open some packages, should we? All right. Yeah, see, I'm looking at you here. Monitor's over here. So I got to continue to... Yeah, maybe I can do this. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that'll work a little better. I don't know. Move the monitor some. I think what I'm going to do is just move my monitor over here. And I put my camera up on my monitor, I think, instead of this stand. But, all right, that's for tomorrow. Because I got to move all them cables and shit. And I got to move this desk out. So we will just put up with what we got for right now. Coffee time. It is colder. Let me see. Where's my phone? It is colder than a witch's tit right now. It was 15 below last night. It's only 2 below today. And thank God there ain't much wind. But it was 15 below last night when I looked. Or early this morning. It would have been about 12:30, 1 o'clock when I was on Kiwis. But yeah, that's what it is right now. Cold. Burning wood. Burning a lot of wood. All right. We got our package opening tools out here. That's our main package opening tool. Let's see what Apita sent me, should we? I know you're curious. I know you guys are curious. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I know you guys are curious. Uh-oh. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, I got a little note. And I got something that's taped in there. Let me look. That's it. All right, I can save that one. Little handwritten note. I love this. Hi, Gary. Thanks so much for the trade. I appreciate you. Peter. Nice, man. $27. Ooh, 27 would be summertime here. Let's move this camera down just a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Oh man, I don't want that stuff. Turning all this stuff upside down, inside out. All right, let's get this out of here too. All right, there we go. What I traded something. I traded Apita for something. We just did a trade. I can't remember what I got. Don't remember what Apita got, but I got a Maple Leaf. It's an older one though, because it doesn't have a privy on it. What is this? 89. Third year. Nice Maple Leaf, man. Real nice Maple Leaf. I'm not a, I don't know. I collect Canadian, but I also stack Canadian. So I have like a monster box of maples. So I don't care what years they are when they go in there, but I try to keep them separate from New Queen, Old Queen, New King. I try to keep those two separate that way, but I don't separate by years. Nice. We believe you right there. It's hard to get everything in this camera, but let's see. I got too much crap. We throw some stuff. Let me throw some stuff. Put that right there. All right. Thanks, Peter. Love you. Put that little note. Goes in my box, man. I have a box with all my handwritten notes in and stuff. And here we got one from Sterner. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to save this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Might be able to. You never know. Just depends on how the tape opens up. Man, that taped up good. Taped up good. I bought something from Sterner too. I don't know if that's what this is or not. No. This is something I won, I think. It is a 2003 silver Illinois quarter. It's a Proof 69 Ultra Cameo. Why did I want Illinois? Oh, I know. Because I lived there. I lived there for 11, 12 years. Bolingbrook, Illinois. That's where I lived. Would be west of Chicago. Over by where SGT is at. Because SGT is in Aurora. He's a little bit further west. Just a little bit. Not much. Nice. Nice slab. I like that. I don't know if I won that in a race or if that was a giveaway or what that was. I'm not sure, but I got it. So I'll leave that there too. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can put that up on stands. Maybe. See if it'll work a little better. Yeah, it might work a little better. I'm going to have to leave it about right there. And let's see if I can get this maple up on stand too. It's a maple. So, I mean, it's just a maple. Nothing serious, nothing special. But I like them. So, there we go. We'll do that. All right. Yeah, I can save this envelope. Yeah, I can save that. So, I got 2 savers right there. If you guys get envelopes that have a lot of marker on them, or I blacked out stuff, that's me reusing envelopes instead of me buying stuff. What is this one? All right. Brent Dewey. And Medford, Oregon. Yeah, let's just cut a corner off of this one too. Yeah. And see, that way I can actually, oh, that way I can actually reuse envelopes. Uh-oh, where are we at? There we are. And that little knife is sharp. Don't let that thing fool you, man. There we go. Anything else in there? Ooh, that is a big envelope for that little guy. Let's see what that is. But I got the envelope. Goomba, Gary. Thank you for your support, Oregon. Right there. He even signed his real name and his YouTube name. Cool. I don't know what I got. I don't know what I got. Oh, there it is. Boy, you packaged that up really good, man. I'm telling you, that thing wasn't going anywhere. What chat saying about this? Hey, Kiwi. Yeah, I'm up for trades too. It's not like I'm not stacking everything. I will trade. Shit. That's not a big deal. Hi, there you. Good God Almighty. That's what I call packaged up like a mother. What is this bad mamma jamma? Oh, yeah. That's that alien coin. You look at that right there. You see those 2 aliens? That was another one for my table to go with my other aliens up there. Let me look at this. I got to have my old eyes to look at this. Old eyes. See, old eyes. The invasion is here. It's the Republic of Ghana, 2023. And it is a coin because it's worth 20 cedis, whatever a cedis is. But yeah, that's kind of a neat one. I'm glad I got that one. That one goes in my other alien coins. I've only got 2 or 3 left. So I wanted some more. But I wanted a newer looking one. Them bad boys looking at you. And then the last 2 we got are from Big T. Big T coin. And if you guys don't know, Big T and Mama T, they hold auctions every, God, when is it? I forget, but I go there and I buy a few things. So, I don't know. Can open this thing up without, I might be able to open this up without destroying it. Yeah, there we go. I think I got it in there. Yeah, we got it in there. Ooh, don't want to get off. Yeah, I always buy a few things. Oh, I got some silver certificates. Good thing I used the knife instead of the scissors that time. Yeah, I was able to save that. Let's see what we got, man. We have one. I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are these silver certificates or are they $2 bills? I'm not sure. Let's get the old eyes out here. 76 series. I think they're just $2 bills. And I think I got them for $2 a piece too. Yeah, I think they're all 76 series. I think I got them all for $2 a piece. So I have no problem with that at all. I don't think these are any of them are star notes. Doesn't look like it. So let me see. I got D's. Hold up a second. Oh. I got D's, E's, see H's, F's, see D, E, F, H's, another H, a C. There's a C serial number and another H. So we got C's, D's, E's, F's, and H's, no G's. Well, I don't know. Don't know if it's a good buy or not, but I bought 8 of them. If nothing else, they'll make great gifts. If nothing else, they will make great gifts. We'll leave them little guys sitting right there. And then he used a great big bag for this coin. So we'll take that out of there. We'll save that bag for something else. What do we get? Oh, bought a Morgan. God, I got another Morgan. There you go, another Morgan. Let's take a look at it and see what it is, should we? Old eyes again. It looks like a 1921 Philadelphia, because I don't see a mint mark. So, a 1921 Philly, nothing special, but it is another Morgan. So, it's actually pretty nice Morgan, too. It's got some meat to it. Doesn't look worn too bad. And any I mean, you can still see Liberty in the headband, eyes, nostrils, everything in the hair is there, the flowers in the leaves, in the cap, the hair curls. Everything looks really good. The eagle on the back, I mean, even has breast feathers, neck feathers. The breast feathers are the first ones to go. This one's got breast feathers. This is a good looking coin. That's a good looking coin. I can't see anything wrong with that at all. I think that's why I bought it. But all right, let's get another stand out here. Throw some of this stuff down. Put that Morgan up there. Other way. So you can see it a little better. This one is just really shiny, man. That one is way too shiny. We'll put them back there so you can maybe look at them a little better. Let's get that out of the way. We'll put them $2 bills right there too so you can see them. Looks real good. And I got one more package for Big T. Boy, there's a couple of things in there. So let's see if I can save this package too. Yep, I think I can. I think I can save this one. Oh, I just moved some stuff again. Yeah, you think that ain't sharp? If you guys, that's my Angry Warrior tackle box name. What we got there? What we got here? We got some more stuff. What we got here? We got some more stuff. And I got more stuff in there. Okay, that one's going to be a good package. What do we got right here? We got a slab. It's a gold dollar. I don't know why I bought this one. It is a 2007 S ICG PR70 DCAM, James Madison. Why? It was a good price, and I like James Madison as one of our founding fathers. I try to get the founding fathers, but so it was a good buy. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bought it. James Madison, I like. I don't know if I got enough stands up here. Let me see. I might have. See if I can put Madison over here with the. I don't know. I might have to put them on the $2 bills, just like that. I don't know. We're not going to have enough room. I'm going to have to. We're going to have to show you all this stuff on stands when we're done. And what did I buy here? Oh, yeah. I wanted this one. It is a Rhodesian. $19.58 penny. Rhodesia and Nyasaland. Rhodesia was a country in Africa before the Civil War, and Queen Elizabeth II on the back with 2 elephants and a crown. This coin has a hole in it. I don't know if I can show you this or not, but I'll try and do this. And rotate it. Oh, 1958, before the Civil War in Rhodesia. And it is now called Angola. Oh, let's see if I can rotate it so you can see the 2 elephants in the crown. See the 2 elephants in the crown? This is a really good looking coin, man. Not much of a coin collector per se, but the Rhodesian Civil War in the 60s, I read about in Soldier of Fortune magazine for years and years, and that's where a lot of Vietnam vets went to fight as mercenaries from one losing war to another one. But if you've ever read stories about the Rhodesian Zealous Scouts, the Zealous Scouts, look them up, man. This is a part of history there, buddy. African history, but still a part of history. I'm glad I got this coin. I'm glad I got this one. That really, it really means a lot to me. It's not that I was there or I knew anybody that was there, but it was a part of my growing up and my military education. Let's put it that way. My military education. Let's see what we got right here in a square capsule. I'm not real sure about this one. I really am not. I think it's a half, but you can get some good deals on some of these auctions, and I do every once in a while. This is I think this is a Columbian Exposition. Yep, United States of America, Columbian $50. It's pretty wore off, but on the front side. Backside is not bad. 1892 World Columbian Exposition, Chicago. 1492 to 1892. Not a bad coin. I don't have one of these, so that's why I got it. It's not something that I would have graded, but it's really not a bad coin. I can read everything. The face is a little wore. The ship's sails are a little wore. And those two circles are pretty wore right there. But other than that, it's not bad. I mean, the face is pretty good, but there's no hair definition anymore. And you can't really see the ear. I mean, you can see it's there, but not much definition in the hair anymore. You can still see lips, nose, eyes, chin, double chin. But yeah, I don't have one, didn't have one, so now I got one. That's not bad, though. That's not a bad coin. Hold up a second. Get some more of these stands up here. It's not a bad looking coin. It's just that I don't have one. I wanted one, so I got one. What the hell? And a Morgan. And then I got some other stuff right here. I'm betting you I got some peace dollars, but I'm not gonna. Nope. I think these are Aztecs. I think I bought 4 Aztecs. And it was all one lot, so I know I got it for the price of silver. Yeah, they're Aztecs. Nope. Nope. Wait. No, they're not. They're pesos. $19.57 un peso, I believe. Yep, un pesos. So they're like 10% silver. 57. Yes. Okay, so there's a 57, a 57, a 57, and a 52. A 52. That one is an odd looker. And it's got 52 on, but the coin itself is a 62. So somebody miswrote on that one. This one is a 57. This one is a 57. And that one is a 57. Someone wrote, see if I can get this up here to show you. Someone wrote 1952 on that. You see that? You turn the coin around. See if I can get the date. See the date down there? I don't know if you can see it. You can't really. God damn it. Kind of hard for me to turn stuff with the fingers like this. See that? That's a 1962. So that one was mismarked. You know, I've got some coins that have been mismarked, but most of them are pretty good. I don't have a red pen, so we're just going to rewrite this right over this. 1962. Just like that. Because that is a 1962. So, and what are un pesos are 10%? I believe they are silver. I have a few. I have 100 pesos, 10 pesos, 2 pesos. I got about 6 gold 2 pesos. Those are 1 point some grams. So, yeah. And then we got the thank you card. Yep, real nice. That goes in my box with all my other stuff. I might have to get a bigger box. It's starting to get full. But yeah, okay. Let's move some of this up here where you can see it. And we got to move it so you can actually see it. Yeah, we got to move stuff so where you can actually see it. Aliens. Uh-oh, shit. Now the aliens can't see. You got to move them a little bit like that. Wow, man. Really bad. Yeah, let's move them back again. Then maybe we can see them a little better. Yep. 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 All right. We'll leave the maple right there. We will move this one over here. Just like that. And then we'll move this one maple up here so you can see that. We'll move that one up there so you can see that. I do like this. We'll move him over here. The $2 bills we'll just leave right there. And then we'll put one of the un pesos up here. We'll put one of the un pesos up there. And just put the rest of them right down here, I guess. I don't know. This is the one I really like. This one right here. I don't care what anybody says. That is one nice coin. All right, guys. That's all I got for package openings today. I went out to the mailbox. I saw that I had, let's go up here. Up here again. Up here so you can see my ugly face. Yeah, and there's a lot of people that don't want you to see their faces. Don't know why. It's, I don't know. It's a personal thing. I don't know, but I can see that with women a lot of times. Don't want to show your face on camera because then you get stalkers, and yeah, I can see that. But ugly guys like me makes no difference. Who gives a shit what I look like? Anyway, I don't know what the $2 bills are worth. I don't know what a lot of this is worth as far as will I ever make my money back? Will I ever break even? Will I ever make any money? Don't know, don't care. The only thing I know is that all of this stuff right here, all this stuff will probably go to my daughters. It'll get divided up 3 ways to them. That's what I have in my will right now. My wife gets none of my precious metals at all. She's taken care of in other ways. So the girls are the ones I want to take care of. I have 3 daughters. All 3 are in the midst of purchasing homes. They are homeowners. They all have jobs. One is married. One has a steady boyfriend for a long time. The other one has a steady friend for a long time. So I'm not hopeful for grandchildren at all. None of them want to have children, I don't think, which I think is a smart move on their part right now, even though they're all close to the 30 mark. I got a 26, 28, no, 29, 27, 29, and 30, 31, 30, 31. Let me see. I don't know. I have to do some mental math, but right at 31, 20, 30, and 28. That might be it. 28, 30, 31. No one interested in having kids right now, so I don't see me having any grandchildren. It doesn't really bother me. I have granddogs, so when they bring their dogs, I have my cat. My dog got killed a couple years ago, January, year ago in January. So, yeah, I don't have a dog here to take care of. I think I'm going to get one. I'm going to go to shelter and get another one, I think. But, all right. That's what I got, guys. We will see you on the streams probably later this afternoon, this evening. If not, we'll be on Kiwi tonight, more than likely. So I will see you there. Peace out, guys. End that stream.